Home Show.
Joey from Cinco Ranch has a question about a crooked door.
He's talking about this door. And it doesn't look wicked crooked.
No, it doesn't.
But it does look like at the top there, it is a little lower on where it opens as opposed to the other side. But, this is his problem. So anyway, Joey writes, I would like to replace this back door to my patio. The problem is the doorway's not level. It looks like there's more space at the top of the door on the right than the left. So how would you fix this when replacing the door, Tom?
If you're going to replace the door, you're going to buy a whole unit. I wouldn't replace just the door. I would replace the jamb, the casing, which is the trim people look at. That's called a door casing. And on the outside, I can't see it, but if it's brick, it's probably got a brick mold. Or if it's wood siding, you're going to have a 1x4 of some kind or some kind of trim on the outside. But when you buy the unit, you put the unit in the hole, and then you shim and you nail or screw it. Usually it's nails, so you can hide the heads and paint it, and you won't see the heads of the nails. But that's how you're going to do it with a new door unit. So you go to Door Clearance Center. You can give them just the size of the door and the thickness of the width of the jamb, and they'll make a whole new unit for you, and it slides right in, and you pull the old one out. Now, would I do it with this door? I don't know. I'm not there to play with it and what's really bothering them. But if you ever have a door, for other people, that's off just a little bit, if the side with the latch is down a little bit, go to the lower hinge, take the screws off the jamb, open the hinge and put a washer or two behind the hinge, and then reset the screws, and it kicks the door just a little bit back up in place. There's no reason to replace the whole unit. You can adjust a door inside the opening just by using a few washers behind the hinge plate on the jamb.
Mm-hmm. And then there's your patented cure for a door that just kind of phantomly opens on its own.
Oh, if that's different. If it's just closing on opening and you think you have a cat that you didn't discover in your house that's doing it, it's not. It's because it's not level, or I should say it's not plumb, so it's off a little bit, but you don't really notice it with your eye. Then just if you have 3 hinges, which most doors do, take the middle hinge off. If not, take the take the pin out, or on the top hinge, take the pin out. Go out in your driveway and blade on the driveway and smack it with a hammer, so you put just a little bit of a bend in it, and then put it back into the hinge. It'll go back in, and it puts a little tension on there. So when you do open the door, it stays open, and that way you don't turn around and boom, walk right into it because you didn't realize it closed. Or what'll happen is, if you open the door, you go into your bedroom, you go to sleep, and then in the middle of the night you have to get up and say go to the bathroom or something, and that door just slowly got halfway closed, you'll smack it right in your head thinking you left it open, and it didn't stay open.
Before Tom and I worked together, he was on the radio a couple of years before we were working together. And I heard him talk about that one Saturday, and we had that problem at an apartment we were renting, and I did that. And my wife thought I was the smartest guy alive.
And did I give Tom your life?
And did I give Tom credit? Hell no.
You don't have to.
All right.
A lot of people realize I'm in the guard, and my sergeant was telling me he has this toilet making all this noise. And I told him all he had to do was move the valve a little bit, and he went home and he did it. And his wife thought he was the biggest genius. Did he give the little private any credit? No. He was Sergeant Stanton.
That's it. Toilet repair expert. Okay. That's all right. I'm good with that. You want to be an expert? Go ahead and visit HomeShowRadio.com. Click on the Ask Tom button. It's the blue one. And you can fill out that form. You can send us a video. You can send us a picture. Tom will answer your question. We answer a new one every day, so we got plenty of room for them. Send them in. We post a new one every day at HomeShowRadio.com, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel.